One day after the presidential debate, it's like President Biden is a different person. It's like President Biden said, let me just be Joe. Let me talk the way I want to talk. No more being over prepared. Just let it fly. President Biden gave an incredible speech, like a different person in North Carolina. This is the Joe we know. Take a look what President Biden had to say here moments ago in North Carolina. This is like the best speech I've ever seen him give. Play this clip.
Close with this. I know I'm not a young man. State the obvious. Well, I know. Well, I don't. Folks, I don't walk as easy as I used to. I don't speak as smoothly as I used to. I don't debate as well as I used to. But I know what I do know. I know how to tell the truth. I know right from wrong. And I know how to do this job. I know how to get things done. And I know, like millions of Americans know, when you get knocked down, you get back up.
You know, I'm both fired up watching that speech. It also kind of brings a tear, like a tear to my eye at the exact same time. I mean, that's Joe Biden right there. That's President Biden. Here's another clip from the speech he just gave in North Carolina. Let's play it.
And we're still the beacon to the world. We can never give up what makes America, America. Donald Trump is motivated by revenge and retribution. Well, revenge and retribution never built a damn thing. You and I, we Americans are a nation of hope, optimism, and possibilities. That's what always built America. And that's going to continue to build America today. The choice in this election is simple. Donald Trump will destroy our democracy. I will defend it. So, folks, are you with me?
I mean, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Look, after the debate, we gave you an honest, sobering assessment of what went down. Donald Trump lied the entire time. Donald Trump was a ranting and raving lunatic. And at the debate, President Biden just didn't show up the way he needed to. And whether he was over prepared, whatever it was, it was not Biden being Biden. I don't know if there are too many handlers dealing with him, if they're being overly cautious. Just let Biden be Biden, because that's what you're seeing in North Carolina. This is the President Biden who won in 2020, who defeated a field of some of the top Democratic candidates, some of the strongest candidates. People pick Biden for a reason because this is the Joe that we know. Here's President Biden making it personal. I give you my word as a Biden, he says. Play this clip.
And most dangerously, though, we learned that Donald Trump will not respect this year's election outcome. He's still not respecting the last time out. Well, think about it. Every court in Newnan ruled that it was a fair election. He's still denying it, still telling lies. 3 times Trump was asked last night by the moderators, would he respect the election results if he lost this time? 3 times he refused to answer. 3 times. Folks, Donald Trump refused to accept the results in 2020. We all saw what happened on January the 6th. It's a direct consequence of that. It was an international embarrassment. By the way, as I go to these international meetings, I know every major world leader, and I literally, because I've been around, as you might have noticed. But they asked me, did he really mean this? Was this real? It caused a constitutional crisis and international embarrassment.
And here's what he said, giving you his word as a Biden because of that. Here, let's play that clip.
I give you my word as a Biden, I would not be running again if I didn't believe with all my heart and soul I can do this job. Because quite frankly, the stakes are too high. The stakes are too high. Donald Trump is a genuine threat to this nation. He's a threat to our freedom. He's a threat to our democracy. He's literally a threat for everything America stands for. Look.
What? What? I mean, not only does President Biden look good there, President Biden looks like an Obama orator right there. I am like, as I watch that, I'm thinking to myself, number one, I'm not someone who dwells on the past, because, it's why I also said to everybody last night, I said, look, don't panic. People can have bad debates. I mean, Donald Trump certainly didn't win the debate. I mean, Donald Trump looked like a maniac, but Biden did not do good at that debate. He definitely didn't win the debate either. He lost it, I mean, by not showing up. But this is someone who right there captures the heart and spirit of the American people and our democracy, and the fact that that's what people are craving: free and fair elections, peaceful transition of power, supporting our allies. And as President Biden points out here, we learned some things about Donald Trump. And one of the things we learned is that he's not going to respect the election results. Again, here, play this clip.
For all his lies, we learned some important truths about Donald Trump last night. We learned he's still proud of being the person who killed Roe v. Wade. We learned, he's still proud about the pain and cruelties inflicted on America's women. We learned he still believes that politicians, not doctors and women, should make decisions about the woman's health. We learned that if he's elected again and the MAGA Republicans pass a national ban on abortion, he will sign it.
More from President Biden right here. We'll show you some other things he said. Let's just play the next clip in order.
Now, folks, I don't know what you did last night, but I spent 90 minutes on a stage debating a guy who has the morals of an alley cat. Did you see Trump last night? My guess, he set, I mean it sincerely, a new record for the most lies told in a single debate. He lied about the great economy he created. He lied about the pandemic he botched, killing millions of people. He closed businesses. He closed schools, losing their homes, people all over this country. America was flat on its back. So I told Trump that he was just one of two presidents in American history who left office with fewer jobs than he started. Herbert Hoover was the other one. That's why I call him Donald Herbert Hoover Trump. And then he lied about how great he was for veterans. But then I told him how he had called a veteran who had given their lives in the country in World War I and refused to go to the grave sites. He called them suckers and losers. He tried to deny it. But let me ask you, are you going to believe a 4-star Marine general, his own former Chief of Staff, John Kelly, who said he said that? Or the disgraced, defeated, and lying Donald Trump?
Then he made it clear who was the convicted felon on that stage. Here, play this clip.
How about the fact that 40 out of his 44 top advisors, including the vice president, aren't supporting him this time around? The people who know him best, 40 of them said, I will not support the man I work for this time around. It tells you a lot about the person who knows him. Look, he lied about how great he was on crime. I had to remind him that he oversaw a record increase in murder rates in 2020. On my watch, violent crime has hit a 50-year low. There's more to do with a 50-year low. pointed out that the only convicted criminal on the stage last night was Donald Trump. When I thought about his 34 felony convictions, his sexual assault on a woman in a public place, his being fined $400 million for business fraud, I thought to myself, Donald Trump isn't just a convicted felon. Donald Trump is a one-man crime wave. And he's got more trials. He's got more trials coming up. Well, time for that. Look.
What is happening? What am I watching? I for real. I am very rarely at a loss of words, and I don't know if it's because of the debate performance last night. I don't think I've ever seen President Biden ever give a speech like this. I'll show you. I'll show you what he finally says right here, where he says, let me give you the strength of America. We don't bow down to dictators. We don't bow down to Putin. Here, play this clip.
And unlike the other guy, we're going to stand up to dictators like Putin, because America bows to no one, no one ever.
There you have it. There you have one of like the best speeches I've ever seen. Like better than like Obama speeches. Like it was an incredible speech. But look, I think the obvious thing here is the over preparation, the overthinking that debate. It's obvious that President Biden has got a lot of people talking in his ears right now, and he just has to be Joe. He has to be Joe from Scranton. He's got to be Uncle Joe. He's got to be the person that has those real human connections with the American people. And he just has to be loose and not overthink this. What makes President Biden a great candidate is that he's a great person. That's what really has attracted me about his style of politics. I don't really like politics. I've learned over time. I care about the people and normalcy and decency and compassion and these enduring values. And when I heard one of the things that really attracted me to those values, actually, and this may seem odd, or maybe not, was when I actually heard some of the audio recordings of President Biden reaching out to Hunter. When Hunter was at his lowest moments in life. This was like in 2018. No one thought that those audio recordings would ever be made public. And President Biden was saying to Hunter, who was in the throes of addiction, that I love you and I'm always here for you and I'm never going to leave you. I'm never going to abandon you. You can always call me. Let me know whatever I can do to help you. I love you, son. And it's just small moments like that that made me confident that this was, a decent man, a good man, a good person, and someone who could be trusted. And then seeing his policies and how they benefited Americans. He's done real incredible things as the president. And I hope we see more of that person right there. I really do. And that's why I wanted to show you that. I'm not going to show you any clips here of Donald Trump. I just want to focus on that. It was a great speech. Thanks for watching. Hit subscribe. Let's get to 3 million subscribers thanks to your support. Have a good one.
Enough! Send it to the big house, not the White House. Get the new exclusive tees, mugs, and stickers right now at store.MeidasTouch.com. That's store.MeidasTouch.com.